Nobody tells you how much a baby's room actually matters. Not the color of the walls, not the furniture, not even the crib. It's the little details. The soft things hanging on the wall, the textured pieces that catch your eye when you walk in. And right now, in 2026, the biggest thing happening in nursery decor is crochet. So if you've been sitting on yarn and hooks and you haven't made a single thing for a baby's room yet, this video is going to change that. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to make crochet decor for a nursery, step by step, piece by piece. By the end of this, you're going to know what to make, how to make it, what yarn to use, how to hang on, and how to put it all together so the room actually looks like something you planned, not something you just threw together. And trust me, once people see this room, they're going to start asking you to make one for them too. Let's start with the biggest problem most people run into. They want to make something for a baby's room, they sit down with their yarn, and then they just stare because they don't know where to begin. There are so many ideas online, so many different styles, so many colors, and when there's too much to choose from, most people don't choose anything at all. They get stuck, they close the tab, and the yarn goes back in the bag. That's not going to happen to you today, because I'm going to give you a clear path from start to finish. We're going to talk about 5 crochet pieces that work perfectly for a nursery. We're going to go through how to make each one in a way that's actually doable, and then we're going to talk about how to put it all together so the room actually looks like something you planned, not something you just threw together. And trust me, once people see this room, they're going to start asking you to make one for them too. Let's start with the wall hanging first, because this is usually the statement piece. It's the thing that goes above the crib or above the changing table and immediately makes the room feel like someone really put thought into it. For a nursery wall hanging in 2026, the trend is soft and textured. People are moving away from really complicated patterns with lots of different colors. What's popular right now is neutral tones mixed with 1 or 2 soft accent colors. Think creamy white, warm beige, a little bit of dusty pink or sage green or pale blue. Simple, clean, and calming. To make a basic wall hanging, you need a wooden dowel or a piece of driftwood, and you're going to work from that. You can use a simple fringe technique, where you cut long pieces of yarn and attach them to the dowel with a lark's head knot. That's the knot where you fold the yarn in half, loop it over the dowel, and pull the ends through. Then you can add rows of single crochet or half double crochet woven through the fringe to give it structure. Finish it with some longer fringe at the bottom, and you have a wall hanging that looks like it came from a boutique shop. If you want to take it a step further, you can crochet a moon or a cloud shape and attach it to the dowel alongside the fringe. A crocheted moon is actually super simple. You chain about 30, join it into a ring, and then work in rows following the curve of the shape, decreasing as you go to create the crescent. Stuff it lightly with a little bit of fiber fill to give it dimension, and then attach it to one side of the dowel. It gives the whole piece a dreamy nursery feel. A cotton blend or a soft acrylic works well. You want something that holds its shape but isn't rough to the touch. Babies grab at things on walls, and parents also touch these pieces when they're putting babies down, so texture matters. Now let's talk about the mobile, because this is honestly one of the most impactful things you can put in a nursery, and it's easier to make than most people think. A crocheted mobile hangs above the crib and moves gently with air, which babies absolutely love to look at. For 2026, the style that's working really well is a hoop mobile. You get a wooden or metal hoop, usually about 10 to 12 inches across, and you hang crocheted shapes from it at different heights using thin yarn or ribbon. The shapes you hang can be anything. Stars are classic, little clouds, small animals like a bear head or a bunny, simple flowers. You don't need to make big, complicated shapes. Small, lightweight pieces work best because they actually move. If the shapes are too heavy, the mobile just hangs there, doing nothing. To hang everything, tie your shapes to pieces of yarn or ribbon at different lengths, some short, some long. This layered effect looks really full and intentional. Then tie 4 or 5 evenly spaced strings from the hoop up to a central point above, and that central string is what you hang from the ceiling hook. One important thing, make sure whatever you use to attach to the ceiling is actually secure. A mobile above a crib needs to be properly anchored. Use a proper sealing hook and make sure the knots are tight. Safety first, always. For the mobile shapes, you want to use a soft yarn that photographs well and looks clean. If this is a gift, people will take photos of it, so think about how it's going to look on camera. Next is the basket. This is the piece that people forget about, but it's actually one of the most useful things in a nursery. You need storage. Diapers, wipes, small toys, blankets, and a crocheted basket is both functional and beautiful. For a nursery basket, you want to use a thicker yarn. A chunky or bulky weight yarn works really well here. You're going to crochet in a spiral using single crochets. Start with a magic ring, chain 2, and work about 6 single crochets into the ring. Then just keep going in rounds, adding stitches as needed to keep the base flat. And once you're happy with the size of the base, start working straight up without adding stitches, and you'll naturally form the walls of the basket. The size depends on what you want to store in it. A basket about 8 to 10 inches wide and 5 to 6 inches tall is a good general purpose size. If you want a bigger laundry-style basket, just keep going. This stitch pattern scales really well. You can keep it plain, or you can add a simple texture to the sides. A moss stitch or a small cable pattern adds visual interest without making it complicated. And if you want handles, crochet 2 chains of about 10 stitches and attach them on opposite sides of the basket near the top edge. For color, again, neutral tones are really trending in 2026. Oatmeal, ivory, terracotta, and sage are all really popular for nursery baskets. A simple basket in one of those colors will fit into almost any nursery theme. Now for the stuffed animal. This is the one that most people are actually most excited about, and for good reason. A handmade stuffed animal is the kind of gift that a child keeps for years. It's personal, it's soft, and in 2026, amigurumi-style stuffed animals are absolutely having a moment. Amigurumi is the style of crocheted stuffed animals that originated in Japan. They're worked in rounds with single crochets, stuffed with fiberfill, and assembled from separate pieces. The result is a round, soft, adorable little creature. For a nursery, some of the most popular options right now are a teddy bear, a bunny, a little lamb, and a cloud with a face. These are all beginner to intermediate level patterns. If you've made a magic ring before and you're comfortable working in rounds, you can make all of these. The key to a good nursery stuffed animal is the yarn you choose. Go soft. A really soft acrylic or a cotton